What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and today I have a big set to review for you, and it is the Hogwarts Great Hall set number 75954. It's 878 pieces, and this is the big one for the 2018 Harry Potter sets. I'm going to try to speed through this review, so forgive me if I miss a detail you liked, but here it shows you that you can combine this set with the Whomping Willow to make an even bigger Hogwarts. So that's cool. But here is the Hogwarts set itself. And speaking of detail, it has very nice details. So it's not, so it has like color changes and really nice scribbling, like foliage, rocks, and even a little bit of water. First, I probably should have started with this to begin the video, because this begins the school year. It is a boat, and it just has a little lamp, but this can hold up to 3 minifigures, including Hagrid, who is a bit larger than regular minifigures, who is right there. And the doors open inwards, which lead into the Great Hall. But then there's also a smaller passageway that leads into the tower. But first, we are going to look at the Great Hall. And this has different food items, like I'm assuming is ice cream, chicken, tea, and cupcakes. And we're into a cupcake. And then he also has 2 brooms, a brown one and a black one. And then there's also a teacher's table, which has some goblets. And Dumbledore's chair is a little bit more special. I'll fix that later. I want to get this video done on time. But then there's some banners for Slytherin and Gryffindor. But you can change them to Ravenclaw. And my Hogwarts house, Hufflepuff. But yeah, that is, there's also a fireplace and floating candles. You could see how they're held there, but it's still a nice detail. And yeah, so that's the Great Hall part of this set. Then yeah, it looks good, but it's it doesn't do much, but it still looks good, and I like it. There's also lots of windows. I forgot to mention that, like this. There's tons of windows, but I think they still look good. And then there's a spiral staircase, which reminds me of the moving staircases from the movies, but yeah. And then there's a broom behind them, and they're held in place by a single stud down there. And then this is a potions room. Not Snape's room specifically. That's in the Whomping Willow, but I'll still be using it as a potions classroom. And there's a little cauldron with 2 crystals in there, and a smaller pot with a crystal in it. And there's 2 vials and a goblet. And up here, this is a storage space with a spider and the sorting hat. This is a nice piece. I like it. Has a nice face on it. And of course, you can plop it on the head of a minifigure and sort them into a house, which I would like to have a Ravenclaw minifigure, as I don't have one just yet. Actually, I'm going to put that goblet back. But then there's also a treasure chest up here. simple pieces, but inside there's 5 crystals, and I'll be using the extra red one for the Sorcerer's Stone, or if you prefer the books, the Philosopher's Stone. But up here is the Mirror of Erised, and this is pretty reflective. You can see my finger there. And this shows Harry and with his parents. And then on the back, there's Dumbledore with socks. Not sure what that's about, but still nice, I guess. And if you want to, you can flip Dumbledore's side to face the front, but I am just going to show you the other window piece, which has Professor Quirrell holding the Sorcerer's Stone. Pretty sure that was Harry in the movies and books, but yeah. And then on the back, it shows Ron winning the Quidditch Cup. So that is the Mirror of Erised, and behind there is Fox the Phoenix on a little perch. And in the collectible minifigure series 2 for Harry Potter, there is going to be a special mold for him, but this is a built-up version, and I think it looks really good. It has a little trans orange piece for fire, and I think this looks better than I thought it would in person. But then you'll see these pieces hold that Mirror of Erised in there, and there's a stand for a minifigure. And yeah, I think I got through the Great Hall pretty quick. But alright, there's one more build. It's the Basilisk in the Chamber of Secrets. Now in the Chamber of Secrets set from 2002, there's a bigger one, but this is a nice built-up version. And if you close the mouth all the way, it looks a little weird. So I recommend just leaving it like this. But I think it still looks nice. It has a lot of articulation with these ball joints. But I don't remember it being black. I thought it was like a dark green, maybe? I don't know. But tell me what you think, what color this should be in the comments. But I still think it is a good build, and is, again, like a cool creature to have with the Chamber of Secrets story. But then we'll move on to the minifigs. And here is Dumbledore. He has a tan wand. That's how those work. And then we'll take off the beard piece so I can show you the face and the torso better. And here we go. There you could see his face with the glasses, and he's smiling there. And this is the back of the torso. And the alternate face shows him without glasses, and he's looking a little more stern, but he's always calm. And then here's Professor McGonagall, and she comes with the black wand and some green robes. She looks nice, and she does have an alternate face even with this sorcerer's hat. Although you can see it a little bit, I think it's still nice that she does come with the alternate face. There's her calm one, but this is a stern one for taking away points from the house. And then from the front, I'm going to show you Hagrid, who's a nice piece. And this is definitely a upgrade on the old piece. He has traditional Lego hands that make a little squeaking noise for mine. And then his arms move, but funny enough, he does have short legs. So his legs don't move, but yeah. Then he comes with his umbrella and a lantern. And his head can't move too much right now, but when you take that big old hairpiece off, then you can see it. And I think this is based off the actor's face, because it doesn't have any facial hair. And he doesn't have an alternate face. But yeah, really like Hagrid. Nice figure to have. And I'm saving Professor Quirrell for the end, because he has a bit of a spoiler, in case you haven't seen the Sorcerer's Stone yet, which you've had a long time to. It came out in 2001, but then here's Nearly Headless Nick, and he's the Gryffindor ghost, and I believe this is the first Lego minifigure of him, so that's cool. And I'm glad to have him. This is a new hairpiece for me, but I've seen it on other figures before. And here's his alternate face, where he's looking a little down. Poor Nick. But then moving on to the students, we'll start with Harry, who is the star of the franchise, although he looks a little simple, but that makes sense. He's got the gender-neutral Gryffindor torso for year 1 and 2, yeah. And short legs, and a brown wand, and a new hairpiece, which I wasn't expecting, but I like it. Yeah, looks good. And this is his year 1 and 2 face, which has the scar. I don't know if you can see that too well in glasses, but yeah. Then this is his alternate face, where he's looking a little scared. I'm glad that this face is a little more dramatic. This has a bit of a more dramatic change compared to the faces of the other minifigures. But then here's Hermione, same torso, but tan one like Dumbledore. Again, a new hairpiece. She was also in the Quidditch match set. And then here's her second face, where she's looking a little scared. And then there's Ron, and he's cool, and I'm glad I have him. He uses a different shade of brown for his wand. I like his hairpiece too, and I really like this face. It fits Ron really well. And then here's Draco Malfoy with a torso similar to Gryffindor, but this is for Slytherin. He also has a brown wand and bright blonde hair, which does not match his personality that much. But then there's his alternate face. And then originally I thought this was Jenny Weasley, but this is Susan Bones. She's a Hufflepuff, so I'm glad I have a Hufflepuff. She also has a black wand, a rubber hairpiece, which likes to stick to the head. Come on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This head does not want to come off. So, yeah. You can look her up on... Oh, finally it does. Then, she's a little sad there. But then finally, here is Professor Quirrell. And, he has a simple torso, but looks accurate. He has a brown wand. And, he has his turban piece. And accurately bald head, which on the back has Voldemort. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.